Hi guys, this is Erfan here from smartincubator.com and welcome to another live trading session. This video that you're watching right now is a breakdown of my trade that I took this morning. And by the way, don't skip this video. You're gonna watch the live trading right after this video. I just want to show you what exactly happened because I stopped recording at some point. And in the next video, we're going to see that I'm analyzing GBPUSD. So when I woke up in the morning and I started recording, the market was exactly right here. Okay. So based on this huge break of a structure right here and right here, I knew that we have a high probability order block exactly right here. So I was waiting for correction and I was waiting for a price to tap into this level, and this is exactly it. And right after seeing this momentum right here, I took my buy position here, put my stop loss here, and my TP exactly right here. So this is where my TP was, and I took it right here, and I took two trades. The first trade from here to here, the second one from here to here. And what happened, and I also took one trade on NAS100. I'm going to show you what happened to that one as well. And then right here, my first TP got smashed right away. And then after that, after smashing my first TP, I moved my stop loss to break even for the second trade because I wanted to leave a runner, and at the same time I wanted to have a risk-free trade. So what happened was that the price came back and tapped into my stop loss. It was a break-even trade, and then everything was done. So if I wanted to hold my trade like the second one from here, and my stop loss was here and my TP was here, this would have happened. So if I want to do a little bit of replay, you see that it came up to here, it never tapped into this zone to grab the liquidity, and now it's coming down. It's just coming down. It went up again, and now again, see, it tapped into this zone, never came up, and now it's coming down. See, I would have get stopped out if I wanted to put my stop loss here. But if I wanted to put my stop loss right here, it would have still be profitable so far. And this is where it actually is right now. So I wouldn't do that. Like if I see this and this, I would have closed it here, right? I'm not waiting for the price to come back to this level again and then take another buy position, because I wanted to close it here or a break-even trade. That's totally fine. It was a break-even trade for GBPUSD, and I took my profit for the first one. That's totally fine. Okay, this is the first trade that I took, guys. Don't forget to watch the live trading in the next video. NAS100, I want to show you what happened to NAS100. So for NAS100, I noticed that it was exactly right here when I took my trade. Okay, I noticed that we have a high probability order block in 15-minute time frame. I switched my time frame to 15 minutes, and then notice we have a very strong order block here at this huge candle here. So I was confident that the price wants to come down a little bit to fill in these gaps around this area and then go up again, because we have a break of a structure. So we certainly should go long rather than short, because we want to trade according to the trend, right? We want to trade according to a trend, and this is our golden zone around this area. So I took my trade. I was waiting for a price, and then I took my trade exactly right here. This is where I took my trade, and this is where I put my stop loss, and this is where I put my TP right here. The first one here and the second one somewhere around here. But what I did is that I came down, like it was coming down, it was profit, and then I closed my trade halfway because I knew that we have a bullish trend. I wasn't supposed to short this chart here, but we had a huge candle, guys. Look at this huge candle right here. Look at this head and shoulder. Look at this order block. So it was a confirmation that it's going down. So I wanted to take advantage of it and get a little bit of profit if I could, and I did. And then right after that, I think I closed. Yeah, this is 50%. I closed my trade somewhere around here. Yeah, I closed my trade here. I closed my trade here because I knew that it's tapped into this 50% level, almost tapped into 50% level, and then the next candle closed above the previous candle. So I knew that it's going up. So I closed my trade here in profit. I can show you if you want. Let me go to my FTMO account here. And then you see all of the trades that I took this morning on GBPUSD and NAS100 on a $10,000 account on FTMO. That's a really good one. Let me show you the history for today, February 14th. And these are the trades that I took. So GBPUSD, the second one break even, almost minus $3, and NAS100. See, NAS100, I closed it halfway, but we are up 1.1% for $10,000 accounts. I'm just testing it on FTMO to see how it's performing. So far, so good. And then literally right after that, see what happened. It just blasted through everything. So that's why I closed it earlier. I wasn't supposed to take this trade because I already had a profitable trade on GBPUSD. So I said, okay, you know, it's a clean chart, high probability order block, huge bearish candle, head and shoulder, so let's take it, you know. And then I drew the Fibonacci level for the according to the trend, and noticed that it's so close to the 50% line right here. So but if 5 minutes, if I want to draw it, it would be right here, okay. And as you can see, it literally tapped into this level. 50% got tapped into. I closed it, and now here we are. So let me just remove everything right here, and even this one, this high probability order block is gone. So everything is now more clear, so you can see what happened. So you could take your trade and put your stop loss here and your TP here. It would be a good trade, but I didn't want to do that because I already had a profitable trade, so there was no point doing it. And it literally smashed all this stop losses around this area. So the liquidity around this area has been grabbed. So thank you so much for watching this section, guys. Don't forget to watch the live trading, so you can see how I break down every single chart when I want to enter a trade. And if you have any question, drop your comment here. And one more thing that I would like to show you before you go is actually something very, very interesting that I want to show you. Let's take a look at Goldie Incubator for today's date, guys, February 14th. As you can see, we are up in profit, $430 in the last 2 weeks, and in today's date, 14th, it took 4 trades, $11 for each, and in total we are up 8.93%. And if you want to watch the live results, feel free to check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the description for my FX book, and then you can literally see everything yourself, that how many profits, how many profitable trade it took, and how much profit it made in total. So as you can see, 8.94% gain since January 21st that I installed this bot on this account, and this is what the growth looks like. So if you like to see similar results, guys, if you want to trade completely hands-free, go check out smartyincubator.com, grab your license, and then send us an email. We'll manually activate your account. And if you want to use my free educational content, also, we have a Facebook group, 100% free of charge. You can join that group as well and take advantage of every single content that I put out there and get your questions answered. So thank you so much again, and see you in the next video. Hey, what's up with you guys? This is Irfan here with smartyincubator.com, and welcome to another live trading session. Today is Monday, February 14th. We're gonna start our day with our weekly content, with our fundamental news calendar. Wow, this week is super important, guys. You gotta be super careful because we have so many important news. And if I want to show you for today's 14th, apply setting. Okay, so FOMC member Bullard Sparks to USD 11 a.m. right now is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will have 3 hours. So we should be safe for USD, guys, but I'm just saying that you gotta be careful. You gotta always check the news to see if you have any upcoming news, and then trade based on that. So I'm gonna start my trade, like my analysis, with GBPUSD, and then we go to 15-minute time frame. As you can see, the lower lows and lower highs are really obvious here. If you watch my analysis video, weekly analysis video, you know that what's going on with this pair. We don't have any high probability order block around this area, but what I can actually see is this Fibonacci level right here. And if I want to put my horizontal ray here and set my alarm, I get notified whenever this candle hits this level. And 5-minute time frame, as you can see, from here all the way to here, and this is a beautiful correction. We have this break of a structure here and this break of a structure, so it means that the price is trying to go bullish a little bit. And now we have this correction here because the liquidity in this area and this area is already grabbed. So it already grabbed the liquidity in Asia session, and now it's creating London high We are in New York now. We have London lows, 2 London lows, so it means that there are 2 areas that need to be tapped into. This one is already tapped into, so London highs and London lows are left. Okay, so it's happening pretty fast right here, because this is our golden zone right here. So this is our golden zone. From 50% to 60% is our golden zone, and this is our 70% level, which is our last chance. Sometimes what happens is that the price wants to, you know, kind of blast through this golden zone, which is totally fine, and hits this 70% and then goes up. It still counts, you know. These are the important levels. So, and I kind of drew it on a 15-minute time frame, and we have a high probability order block in a 5-minute time frame. See? So this is already tapped into, but I'm just gonna wait for more confirmation. So this is a high probability order block. I'm going to change the color, so so you don't get it mistaken by a regular. Come on, man. Okay, this is a high probability order block right here. I'm going to delete this Fibonacci level. Okay, so we have 2 possibilities here. The first one is this one, that it just do a correction, momentum, and then you know, spike towards upside, or it just can simply come down, tap this level, and then go upside. So you gotta be careful, guys. Sometimes it traps you right here, it gives you momentum, and then boom, comes down, and then it hits the stone, and then it gives you a really good momentum towards upside. So both cases, you're not doing anything wrong. Because of this break of a structure, I can certainly say that this is something that is going to happen. But even in 15-minute time frame, in a bearish trend, we have our golden zone right here. So if you want to take your trade, you know, you can just take it from here and then close it right here, somewhere around here. But yeah, we gotta see what happens exactly. You know, this candle could be a good indicator, but I'm not going to like take my long position based on one candle after 4 huge red candles. You know, I'm just waiting for a consolidation or bullish engulfing candle, something that can give me a really good confirmation and indicator that the price is trying to go up. Okay, but right now apparently it's trying to go down. It's not planning to go up, but what I can do is to put my alarm right here. So if the price closes above this level, I know that I need to get prepared. Okay, meanwhile we can go for GBPUSD, for EURUSD real quick to see what's going on. So the same thing is happening here, like literally the same thing is happening to EURUSD. Break of a structure, break of a structure, break of a structure, and we have this huge spike. Now correction. So let me just see, it's exactly on 50%, and we don't have any high probability order block around this area. We have a high probability order block in 1 hour. This is probably a 1 hour. Yeah, I'm just wondering what this order block is. I remember that I drew it when I was analyzing the market, and it's a high probability order block. But again, we can just make it smaller. You know, this is a high probability order block right here. Okay, and there's so many gaps, but it kind of went up to 50%, so there's no worry about it. But I'm just saying that it probably goes up to tap into this level. And yep, so far so good. This is GBPUSD, EURUSD. It's going further. See, it blasts through. So the golden zone is already blasted through, so it's not valid anymore. So what's going to happen right now is probably this area. I'm going to put it here because we have a high probability order block. I'm going to delete this. As I said, we have liquidity here and liquidity over here. It's a big correction. Again, we have breakout structure right here. And yeah, in my opinion, this is a really good indicator, guys. And one more thing that you can use that can help you a lot with your risk management is this website here, forextime.com, trading tools, trading calculator, PEEP calculator. So you can just come in here and enter the PEEP amount. So for example, let's say that I'm going to take GBPUSD from here, and my stop loss is going to be somewhere around here, 10 pips. I come to this website, change the PEEP amount to 10 GBPUSD, trade lot size, And this is how I'm going to risk. It's a very, very cool thing. And in my opinion, so for example, I have a $10,000 account, let's say, and I don't want to like, you know, risk $100. I want to risk $80. So if I change it to 0.9, it's $90, or 0.8 is $80. But if I change the PP amount to, like, for example, 9, then it's going to change. So it can go for 0.9 or it can go for 1, and you know that how much you're approximately risking. This is a really cool tool that I personally use when I want to open a trade. So in this case, as I said, if I want to open my trade here and put my stop loss here, it's almost 7 pips. So I know that which lot size I can go for to manage my risk. And we have a golden zone exactly above this area for shorts. Let me just change the color here. This is a golden zone if it wants to do correction, but I really believe in this level, guys. I really believe in this level. We can also go to GBPUSD real quick to see what's going on here. Oh, golden zone not respected. So the only thing that we have right now is this level here. But the thing is that for EURUSD, there's no high probability order block. This candle here is not a high probability order block. This is low probability order block because of this big shadow that is actually out of this order block. So we don't have a high probability order block. It's a low probability one, but it probably works. Who knows? And well, we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so NAS100. NAS100 at 50 minutes, huge spike, high probability order block from here to here, very beautiful in 50 minutes, beautiful. And I can put my line here. So as I said, the first thing you need to do is to identify the order blocks. If you couldn't find anything, then Fibonacci, support and resistance. There's so many things that you can analyze before coming to the market. Okay, so this one, liquidity here, but there's no point really. There's no point here. We have a big bearish pattern trend here, and look at this huge spike. And oh, look at this, guys, high probability order block here, from here to here, high probability order block. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Look at this. Look at this candle. So you can also do something like this. If you can go to 5 minutes, see this huge candle here, so it means that this order block is getting respected in 50-minute time frame. So what I'm going to do is to take my position exactly below this level here. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this level to get tapped into, and then I can literally take it from here to all the way to here. Okay, so something else is already tapped into GBPUSD. I'm going to do this to get notified, and then again go to GBPUSD. Oh, GBPUSD is already tapped into. See this, guys? It's very, very important. So well, let's go to GBPUSD. I'm going to take my trade some here, but I'm waiting for this candle to get closed, guys. Always wait for candles to get closed, and then you can take your trade confidently. Okay, from here to here, and then I put my stop loss somewhere around here. Even this one is a good one, but I have my alarm here. It's a huge candle, but whatever it is, it's a bullish trend, so I can just do that. Okay, so we go for 1 GBPUSD. Actually closed above this candle, so kind of closed above, not really, but if it go above this previous candle, then I'm going to take my position here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take it here, put my stop loss here, my TP right here. Okay, so if I want to draw my Fibonacci from here to here, you see that my golden zone is between 50% to 60%. So it's literally here and here, like the most important points. And then I have my TP right here. Okay, so you could also leave a runner if you want to, but I kind of didn't. Like 1-to-1 is enough for me right now. And I took my trade here, put my stop loss here, and my TP right here. 1-to-1. But you know, I could leave a runner 1-to right here, for example, and then when the first TP, you know, gets tapped into, I can move my stop loss to break even and wait for a second one. I can do that, but in this case, I'm gonna see what's going to happen, because this is a very, very high probability order block. It's a huge candle that's going to close above the previous candle. We have 3 minutes left to see what's happening. So NAS100 wasn't successful so far, but in 15-minute time frame, we have a very strong bullish. We have a really good high probability order block. But look at this, guys. I didn't pay attention to that. Look at this huge gap. See, this needs to be filled in. That's why the price is trying to reach this level to tap into all these liquidity, to grab all the liquidity here. Look at this huge candle here. So the price is trying to reach this level to fill in all the gaps. Very, very simple. And then after that, probably goes down to this area to fill it in. But this is a really good momentum, guys. So far so good. I'm gonna see what's happening here. 2 minutes left. If it's real, if it's a really good one, then I go for half for leaving a runner, or I can just do it right now. I can open it here, from here to here, and then I go from here all the way to here. It's a half. Okay, so if the first TP taps into, guys, then we are good. GBPUSD good. EURUSD not good so far, because it hasn't tapped into 70% level. There's no high probability order block that I can count on. We just have a, you know, trend line from here to here. GBPUSD is the best one so far that I'm into right now. As you can see, the stop loss is in a good place. I also entered the second trade from here to here, and my stop loss, my TP right here. Okay, because it's a really high point. There's so much liquidity around this area, and we don't have any gap below this area. So what I can say is that it probably goes all the way up. But whereas EURUSD, sorry, NAS100, you see that we have so many gaps around this area. Like, we have so much liquidity around this area. So that's why there's a stronger chance that this one wants to go even further up. You know what I mean? But we can't judge, because it's still getting respected. Like NAS100, it's still getting respected, the level. So if it doesn't blast through above this order block, we can say that it's still valid. But if it does, it's not valid anymore. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't take my trade. I just waited for the price to, you know, break below this candle, and then I take my trade. Thanks God. I didn't take that. But look at this. Like, it's huge. So that's what I'm saying. We also have a high probability order block here in 5-minute time frame. We have this high probability order block. And yeah, that's it. A 50-minute time frame. In 5 minutes, look at this gap. So I can assume that it's going up. I can assume that. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait. We can't judge right now. As I said, it probably just give us a, you know, head and shoulder like this, and then it goes boom down. It might happen. So we just need to wait. I'm gonna put this one right here, and I have my other one right here, and then I'm just leaving whatever it is, and then I go for EURUSD. This is something that I'm in right now. So where is that? GBPUSD. Did I say EURUSD? GBPUSD. 1-to-1 trade. It's a good one. And now you can move your stop loss a little bit above here. Okay, and we have this resistance level as well. Don't forget this level, and this is our 50%. So it's all about the reaction of this candle here. So I usually want to close it manually around this area, because you know this is a golden zone anyways, but sometimes it taps into this level and then goes back, and or not necessarily going back, but correction, and then it goes up as a continuation. But sometimes it just blasts through this level, so I prefer to close it manually. It's way better for me. As a brand new $10,000 account on FDMO, so far these are our trades, but we'll see how it's going to happen. I can leave my stop loss below this area, but it's not necessarily. It's all about risk management, guys. Risk management, and then you're good. So 1 TP here, 1 TP here, and then you. So yeah, I'm actually risking a little bit over 1%, because I have the second trade open as well. But if I didn't, it was less than 1% risk per trade. Especially when you're trading on FDMO, guys, you don't want to go crazy and risk 3-4% per trade. You don't want to do that. If I get stopped out right now, it's 1%, around 1%. So 70, almost 1%, less than 1%. So I'm not worried about this trade, or that I do a prayer or anything like that, that oh please tap my TP. And it's not like this, guys. When you have a really good risk management, then you're okay with that. Whatever happens. Your TP makes you happy, and your stop loss, if it hits your stop loss, it doesn't make you upset, because it's less than 1%. Come on, man, you can just literally do it next day. But it's a good trade so far for today. I think it's one of the best ones, so I don't have to and then after like tapping this TP, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. So I'm going to close this. So I'm waiting for this candle to get closed, guys. I'm not gonna judge it, because if it hasn't even tapped into this 50% yet. See, it's not in the zone. Let me show you one more time. See, this is the zone, 50% to 60%. It's our golden zone, and I'm waiting for the candle to close first. I'm ready to close it. 1 minute. Only 1 minute left. I'm going to close it around 100 pounds. Just a little bit left. Let's close it, man. Let's close it. That was so close to that. Okay, so this is the first one. The second one is going to be break even, guys. So the second one is 100% risk free. I'm putting it exactly below this candle. That's a really good place. And it probably goes even further. I don't know. That's why I'm leaving a runner, because everything is good so far, and I'm just waiting to see what happens. That's it. So the first one got tapped into. It was right here, 1-to-1, more than the 1-to-1. So let me just delete this. The second one, break even until right here. Okay, so and our golden zone is here. It was so close to tap into my TP, guys. It is always risk management, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what's going to happen one more time. NAS100, I didn't get any alert that was going to happen, but so far it's going even further, so my position should be good if I close it here. But it probably does a little bit of correction, because this is 50% here, and also from here to here, if it does a correction, it probably comes all the way to this area. But as you can see, the good thing is that my stop loss is below this golden zone, so even if it does a little bit of correction, my stop loss is below this level. My stop loss is exactly right here. So Fibonacci MT4 sometimes more accurate. See, Oh, it's exactly in the middle. But for trading view it's different. For trading view it's not like this. Oh, it is. You gotta see where it's going to do the correction, guys. So far so good. That's what I'm saying. 2 trades is always good, because what it does is that, you know, it gives you more room. You know, you can leave a runner as a scalper, because sometimes we as a scalper cannot trade, like, you know, more than 1-to-1. And I mean, we can do that, but it's kind of harder. So in this case we can just take 2 trades, one of them 1-to-1, the other one leave a runner. When the first one smash, then you can move the stop loss for the second one to break even, and then you have a risk-free trade. That's simple, easy. So right now, if I wanted to put my stop loss, let's say that this is right here, even if my stop loss was right here, it would have been a 1-to-4 trade, 1-to-4 risk reward trade. Now it's a risk-free trade. It's a completely risk-free trade. Okay, now it's doing correction, so I can say where it's going to. See, between this level, 50% and 60% level. I can also put it below this 60%, just to be a little bit safe. How much is it? £2? Okay, I'm okay with that. And then we'll see what happens, because let's see. Just a little bit here. 1-to-37. Right? Have you ever taken a trade like this, guys? 1-to-37. Okay, NAS100. See, I told you it's gonna give us a head and shoulder, and if it closed like this, I'm not gonna take it, guys, because when I take a profitable trade, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. But it's a beautiful head and shoulder, guys. So, and if it closes like this, you can take your sell position here because of this high probability order block here, and the trend is downtrend. But as I said, oh sorry, you gotta be careful with this gap as well. We have a huge gap here, so if you want to take a sell position, be careful, because you don't know what's going to happen exactly. But most of the times what's going to happen is that the price wants to go towards the unfilled gaps. And right here, see this high probability order block here, because of this gap from here to here is a high probability order block. So there are 2 scenarios, and in 50 minutes this candle closed below previous candle, but it's a shadow. So if it closed literally below this candle, we can see it in probably 5-10 minutes. I'm probably going to take it. Like, if it was me, I would take it. It's a beautiful head and shoulder, guys. And then I take my short position here, my stop loss here, my TP all the way to here. Okay, that would be a good one. And you could go for, see, it's a break of a structure here, and you can take your trade in around this area, in my opinion. But so far so good. I can go for a very small one if you want, just show you, but I'm not going to do that, because, you know, I'm in GBPUSD. I got my profit. I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna get greedy. Whatever happens, happens. I made my profit, so it doesn't matter. But right now, it's trying to respect this level. It's trying to get rejected towards upside. So if I get stopped out, it's only £2. It's a risk-free trade, I would say. But if it doesn't, like, if it does get it stopped out, I don't care at all, because I got my profit in the first place with the lot size that I wanted. So this is just something extra. But let's see. Let's see. It's exactly in 50% level right now. It's trying to get rejected. That's why I put my stop loss below this level, because there's a chance that this price gets rejected by buyers anytime and shoot up. Okay, this is a 1 minute time frame. I'm not trading based on that. I'm just trying to watch this to see what's going to happen here. This is NAS100. So let's say that I took this trade, for example. I want to see what happens. I'm not in, but just to kind of play around with it. Okay. Okay, so it tapped into my stop loss, no problem. We got a profitable trade. The second one didn't work out. There's no loss that I actually was that I'm upset about. Everything is okay. The first one is working, like it's already worked. Now we have this level here, so it's still respecting the 60% level. We have the 70% as well. I don't know how long it's going to go, but if you pay attention to this Fibonacci, let me just delete this one here. From all the way, you see that the golden zone for bearish is already respected. See, this is already respected. That's why we have this huge candle towards downside, and we have liquidity around here and here. Now the price is trying to grab this liquidity here or this liquidity here and then go towards upside. And EURUSD NAS100 is also going down. If I want to take it like very small one, very small, like it doesn't affect anything. And then I can take it all the way to here if I want to. Very small thing just to be in the game. And yeah, I keep you posted for NAS100, guys. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching this live trading session. If you have any question, drop your comment here. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so next time when I upload a video, you'll get notified. Thank you so much again, and see you in the next video.